we go.
Ooh, less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
Alright. Ooh, there we go.
Intro. That mean they'll do some burnouts?
I hope so.
Oh, there's a crowd. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, no, this one doesn't have a reputation yet.
Looks like we got friends over there.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Motor City!
Yay.
That's right. For those of you just tuning in, this
Looks like a
is
wrestler.
the Stampede, Ford's celebration of the all-new 7th generation Ford Mustang. Make some noise! My name's Jared Deanda, and I am in the heart of downtown Detroit, right? Right here with thousands of Mustang owners, fans, media, and Ford employees. Over the last week, fans across America have woken up. Whoa, what was that? That's the rumble of a stampeding steel herd. You could feel it. A convoy of Mustangs from every generation left Tacoma, Washington, and have finished right here in the Motor City. And I'll be honest, maybe a few surprises along the way. Sure, you're going to see the all-new Mustang tonight, but you have no idea how far we're going to take it. Mustang is the longest continuous running sports car nameplate in North America. Sold on 6 continents. There's simply nothing like it. And we, the fans, know Mustang isn't just a means of getting from A to B. It's about enjoying everything in between. The journey, the freedom. Whether like me and hit the PCH in California or cruise around town with some homeboys, Mustang exists because of how it makes you feel when you get behind the wheel.
Yep.
It's an exhilarating experience that puts a smile on your face, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's easier to forget that now more than ever. To move through life plugged in, but also
There we go.
tuned out.
Fox Buddy.
That's why Mustang is here
That's
with
what
the
they should
wake-up
have
call.
brought back,
And
something
the wake-up
similar to
call
that.
says, forget sensible, full send required. Lit the stamp and send it. No apology needed. And just think about all the different Mustangs on the road right now. I mean, shoot, hell, there are over 1,000 of them in downtown Detroit.
Especially about
Downtown,
what's
easy
his
for me to
name
say. I'm
from
excited.
Hoonigan
I
Videos.
apologize.
What's his name?
Downtown
Zach.
Detroit today. Make some noise. Come on. I mean, all y'all way back there, front row. Let's hear from Mustang fans around the world.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Assalamualaikum.
Bonjour.
Hola, amigos.
It's a 67 Mustang.
A Grande 72.
68 Fastback GT.
是2019款保时红 2.3T 性能版。
Mach 173.
A 1967 Ford Mustang.
Fastback 69. Un Mach 173.
A 2019 Ford Mustang GT.
I just can't think of any more important product in my life than Mustang. It is the central theme that's run through all parts of my life.
Everybody has their own Mustang story.
My Mustang is something that gives me pride and
Just
joy
trying to
and
auto-generate
excitement.
Chinese.
There's a Mustang
Yeah.
for everybody out there. Every generation can get a Mustang.
I was 7 years old, and I remember the V8 sound.
So what do you love about your Mustang? Am I allowed to say everything?
E tem essa questão do carro forte, do carro com design bonito.
Mustang has always been, it's always been the one. Someone always has a Mustang story.
Flying. بحس إن أنا طاير. أول ما بركب السيارة بحس إن أنا طاير.
Sounds cool, looks cool, turns a few heads in the street.
I think Mustang's a cultural icon. Can't have any more fun driving than you can in a Mustang.
Mustang 精神就是自由、独立、奋进、迎难而上。
Turning the music loud, putting the windows down and just driving. 很有个性，很自我。
Taken it all over the country and made friends everywhere we go because of it.
That Mustang spirit, that Mustang feeling is what has helped make Mustang an icon. It's powerful, it's quick, and it's done it year after year after year and generation after generation.
The new Mustangs just get better and better.
So many people cannot wait to see the automation, all the inventions that Ford come up with in this new Mustang.
I can't wait.
You don't have to change it much, and they're such a good car as they are.
That's our job, is to keep that spirit alive.
We will do our job to equip those who want a pony muscle car with the best damn car they've ever seen. That's what we do at Ford.
Now, let's meet some of them. Come on, get out here. It's a little bit of a long walk, I get it. How we doing? Looking good, feeling good, excited, the excitement. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us out here. So, these are, again, some big Mustang fans. I'm joined by Mustang super fan, Stang Mode. Did you raise the roof right there?
I tried.
Yeah, okay, Stang Mode is in the building. Mustang team member and racer, Autumn Schwabe.
Racer.
There we go. Thank you so much. And an employee right there in the middle from the Flat Rock Assembly Plant. She's an employee. Maria Cunningham. So, Autumn, let's start with you.
I definitely bleed Ford blue blood.
Yeah, there we go.
My mom grew up a Ford girl, so of course I had to follow her footsteps. Both my parents have such strong passion for Ford, and I just had to follow that along because they drag race multiple Ford vehicles, so many Mustangs, so of course I wanted to drag race as well. So I go to the track around the country really with my dad, and my first car was a ruby red 1993 Mustang that we saw in the pre-show, like you mentioned. But back at home, I have an 89 that's a full-built race car. So you can see here.
I can see the smile through your helmet. Yeah, the window's open, but even with your helmet.
Yes, I have so much passion for drag racing, so much passion for motorsports.
All right, now Maria, you are front and center. You work in the Flat Rock Assembly Plant, and your blood runs blue because you are a fifth-generation Ford employee. Make some noise.
Fifth generation, really?
That's right. I'm a fifth-generation Ford employee. My great-great-grandfather, he started the legacy for our family. I'm actually wearing the watch that he got when he retired after 35 years.
Round of applause again. Flat Rock Assembly Plant.
Henry Ford himself?
All right, last but not least, Stang Mode, raising the roof. All right, the story, the name. What's going on here, Stang Mode? Where's that? What's the inspiration?
Well, hey, Jared, and hey, all the Mustang family around the world. I'm super excited to be here. But yeah, the name is Stang Mode, and it's crazy how it stuck that even now my mom calls me Stang Mode, so it's a little weird.
Get down here right now.
How these things work. But no, before we got to that name, my story started like many Mustang owners. In high school, it was my first car, and I just wanted to get a cool car. And at the time, it was a Mustang, and I got into it, and then I didn't know I would feel like a superhero once I got into it because I was able to be free. Being independent, personalizing it with my sound system, my wheels, beating my friend's Camaro, the whole nine. But I was who I am and who I like to be. So I started a channel called Eco Beast on YouTube, and I started it with that. And then the 2018 third Gen 5.0 came out, and I was like, oh, digital dash, the whole nine, right behind me. We call it the Black Mamba. I love that car. My friend Nick was like, you're no longer Eco Beast, you gotta change it. But I was like, what should I call myself now? Because like everything is taken now, right?
Yep.
But Ford is great because the Mustang has different modes in it. It's got a track mode, it has a drag mode, even has a snow wet mode, but it didn't have a Stang mode. So that's what it was like, so that's where the name came in for Stang Mode.
I love it. So, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Because guess what? It's time. Might be on that Ford watch from your great-grandfather, right? But guess what? It's time. It is time. Let's say hello to the future.
Oh, no.
And Maria, this is a proud moment for you because guess what? The entire team from Flat Rock, they're out here, you know, the assembly plant, all the employees. You're going to build this absolute new iteration of the Gen 7 Ford Mustang and make some history. So without further ado, would you like to do the honors of introducing the Ford Mustang?
I would love to. On behalf of Ford and all the Mustang fans watching around the world, please welcome the all-new Ford Mustang.
Oh, my voice cracked. I'm trying to be cool. I said it again.
clip sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good. Hopefully they pump it in the audio.
Yeah.
I like that the square instead of these just sports cars, this is
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Of course the grill got bigger, the grills are getting bigger and
That was actual photos.
I can't believe whoever leaked it earlier is in trouble. Ordered. No wish.
Yeah.
I had to ask one of my friends from up there to steal one so I could try a car show.
Yeah, yeah. For sure.
That's one thing I just can't wait till you flip.
Look at that smile. What an incredible lineup of vehicles. I can't leave you out. I can't leave you out. I'm excited. We're going to have like a mosh pit right now. What an incredible lineup of vehicles. And here with me are some of the team behind it. What do you think, folks?
Yay. Sounds so stupid.
I like it. I'm still not, don't feel like it's that big a change from the last generation, though.
I know, a lot of
and y'all made it happen. Y'all made it happen. So many y'all made it happen. So let's start with you, Alicia, if you could, down there at the end.
Yeah,
tell us
like
about the evolution that took place behind the scenes to deliver this new Mustang lineup, please.
I've been super lucky in being able to live and work in different countries. So I've had a front row seat
it looks good.
to how our enthusiasts across the globe just love that Mustang spirit of style, fun, and freedom.
Yeah. I mean, like the people here, right? Like the people here. Do you like style, fun, freedom? No?
The current one?
Yeah,
just
of course you do.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
I'm sure it'll happen fast.
And that's really the thing about Mustang. It is not a demographic, it's a mindset. But there are key things that ties our Mustang enthusiasts together. And everything that our customers love is here today in this lineup. We have got a GT convertible, a GT coupe, we've got the EcoBoost coupe, and of course there's also an EcoBoost convertible. But this is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of how our customers can make their Mustang their own.
All right, you keep teasing us. Again, we're going to get into it. We're going to go deep dive. We have our team here. So how has your team been able to modernize such an icon? You know, I mean, it's a challenge and it's a responsibility. You have all these fans saying, what's next?
We've got the manual transmission. Yes. We've got that open-air, top-down fun.
But
we've
I
also
just still
injected it with
manual.
new features and technologies to take that Mustang experience up a notch.
Okay, so I got to ask, you're part of the team, you're working on this, you know, you got your hands all over, you got your fingerprints on it. What's your favorite?
Well, there's a lot to choose
Takes
from.
skill.
But
I don't know what it's
really
like to drive anything.
We've got
a
Fox
it's
body
just,
Mustang
it takes skill to drive a manual transmission.
It will take you right back
more
to the
engaging.
80s. It's really cool. And it's even got a night mode with that iconic Ford green night color. It's awesome.
It does look like one. Look at that.
Fox body. You said iceberg earlier. I'm thinking of Vanilla Ice and the 5.0. Some hair top, like all this Vanilla Ice talk. I don't know. Again, Fox body, ice. I mean, it's insane. What else have you got?
Yeah, we've also got some really cool new performance features.
You can probably
we've got one that I know you are going to love. It's an electronic drift brake. Very cool.
Yep.
And we've also got a new feature called Remote Rev. It is 100% Mustang fun, no apologies. It's for our customers that just love the sound of their Mustangs. You can rev your throttle directly from the palm of your hands from your key fob.
What's that?
Okay. Cars and coffee, that's a big flex, but I'm here for it. That's awesome, right?
Cool. Yeah.
Hey, you want to hear my car? Right? I mean, it's so cool.
That's it.
All right, I can't wait to learn more. And you know I'm a drift guy. I'm the voice of drift, Formula Drift. Vaughn's a homie of mine. Electronic drift, it's so awesome. But Ruth, let's step inside the cockpit because obviously you can see inside the convertible. A little easier here, but tell me
Square
everything,
bottom of the
Ruth.
steering wheel.
So there's so much to tell you, Jared. But first,
Man, it's got an
on the
Escalade
previous
looking
Mustang, people liked
TV.
the pony lighting. It's a single piece of glass that houses 2 large displays, one for the all-new digital cluster and one for the Sync 4 center stack. Look at the craftsmanship, the fine materials used, the big, large piece of glass. Isn't it gorgeous?
Absolutely.
It is.
Yeah, it looks good. It's elevated, right? Because this is the canvas, so it's completely customizable, and you kind of kick that off.
It
Yeah,
definitely
please
is
continue.
customizable. So, like you said, with it being customizable, even if we go back to some of the performance, right? You can just dial in your performance by the customizable selectable drive modes and your gauges, and then other screens within your cluster. You can just customize, see previews on the sync screen.
It's kind of neat because one thing I liked about it,
Awesome.
like my
What about the
06
soundtrack of
and
life?
the 13, the 197, is the way the gauges look like 60s or 70s and numbers on them. So it's kind of really neat to see the Fox body. You could dial it up like a Fox body look.
That's cool. They keep bringing
Awesome.
back.
So really great. Round of applause for Ruth and Alicia.
I'm glad
The
they
interior
acknowledged
is
Fox
truly
body.
revolutionary. Thank you so much. All right, Chris, we talked about interior, we talked about design, we talked
You
about all
can't
these
skip
different
over the
elements
Fox
here,
body.
but
Almost as
you've
much
been
as
with the
Mustang
program for
too.
2
Almost.
generations.
That little video I
talk
did
to
when I was
us
saying too, the
about
Fox body
design and
earlier.
looking at the striking good looks, the color, what's going on here.
Oh,
But
no, I'm really
I mean,
liking the way
it has kind of some heritage look here
It
as well,
has
some
muscular
inspiration. What do we
look
got?
in
It absolutely does. You know, the 7th gen Mustang is a modern interpretation of Mustang's iconic design heritage. I mean, just check it out. Proportions, stance, the silhouette.
It definitely is
check
very
out the
much
front.
Let's go
Well,
tip
it is,
to
yeah,
tail
no
here
doubt.
from the front end to the back end. What do we got? And
Yeah,
again,
no
seeing
doubt.
some lines, seeing
That's
some
what's
bigger
funny
pieces,
about
but
the
again,
Fox body and the
evolution.
generation after.
So
They
for
don't
the
still
front end
really look
of
like
the 7th
Mustangs.
gen, we wanted to give it an aggressive look. So it's kind of got that long horizontal brow. So you're going to see that thing coming down the road
mean.
behind you. It's mean, right? The upper grille shape, it's kind of a nod to the 60s design. It's a kind of that U shape, but you're going to notice the EcoBoost and the GT completely distinct. 2 distinct front ends, first time.
Really deciphers eco,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
it's a
obviously
big difference.
eco versus standard V8 or GT.
In you know, every
Bigger
GT,
grill
we
on
get
the
this
Mustang
badass
GT.
hood extractor right here.
Looks good. I
Right,
like it.
right.
This shape right here, from the nose, the chamfers, what do we got?
Yeah, so you know,
So
the
first thing
chamfered
you can
nose,
do,
that's
guys,
kind
you're
of
gonna do
a
is swap the
classic
front
thing
bumpers
that's
on
been
the
happening in
cars
the
to look
past
like
few
that.
generations. Less wedge, more muscle. All
Just
right?
like me.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, you know, you talk about muscle, check
Feels
out the
looking too
body
sporty
side,
now.
right? This
Looks
only sheet
muscular
metal,
again.
sheer, strong, chiseled. There's no undercuts, kind of like American muscle, right?
Also, there's a really cool story about the roof line, because you took into consideration all your racers out there, because there's nobody that races out there, right? The roof line here, it accommodates big heads like mine, or better yet, for the racers.
Well, for those racers out there, you don't have to take your helmet off to get in and out. Right.
Let's go out back.
Hey, this is like favorite part, right? Right here,
Okay.
favorite part. These really wide rear
actually think the
shoulders.
back end's the biggest
Again, with the
change.
chiseled looks. You know, that's
Looks pretty
kind of pointing
Yeah.
where the power hits the road.
different.
Exactly. Rubber meets
right,
the road.
right.
You put the power down. You got to connect.
I think the
Yep.
front and the back look different.
Long extended
the side
rear deck
profile, though, looks the
kind
same.
of gives you this really sharp angle and side view.
About exterior customization. What do we got there?
And there's so many options for the Mustang owners out there. We got new colors. We got vapor blue here. Yellow splash is a new one for us. Options for all kinds of exterior
some
stripe
bright colors.
packages.
Man.
We have 4 different interior environments.
That's what's big now is
You
ordering
can
cars
customize
and
anything
customizing
from
them.
wheels
Yeah.
to seatbelts.
I like it.
Dodge
And
started
let's talk
doing
about
that a lot
performance.
with their,
I mean, if they say
last,
speed kills, brakes
I can't
give
remember
life,
what
because
the,
there are performance brake
version
options as
was
well with
called,
Brembo.
but yeah.
Oh, well, we've got 3
Ford's
exciting
kinda doing
Brembo
that
brake
too.
Yeah.
caliper options. Check out the special color for this year.
It looks good. I understand you could also put the pony on there if you wanted to as well. So let everybody know.
Yep.
It's a Ford Mustang.
Yeah.
Please welcome Chief Engineer Ed Krenz. High five. Get out of here. Don't leave me hanging.
How you doing?
Yes, sir. So
all right,
good.
All right, all
Can you
right.
feel that? Can you feel that?
I need to take a moment here.
Okay, take it in.
All right.
Yes. All right, Ed.
All right.
That's
It
yeah.
looks
Go
like
ahead.
you'd
Make
be
some
a
noise
Mustang
again. Let's go.
chief
All right,
engineer.
Ed.
Here's that
Because
know what
the
that
heart of
look
the
is.
beast, you're going to talk about the power, the story, what's going on. You're going to get these guys absolutely hyped. But talk through performance. Break it down.
Yeah, performance is everything. It is our legacy. It is our future. It's much more than 0 to 60 times. It's the rumble of the V8. It's 3-pedal driving. It's carving the canyons. It's open air cruising, and it's certainly the track day. It's visceral. It's emotive.
Big buzzwords, but actions speak louder than words. So come on, man, hit him with it. Tell me what you and the team have done.
Let's get into the hardware. Starts with the V8, 5-liter, Gen 4, at 480 plus horsepower. The most powerful Mustang GT.
He didn't
quote
a specific number though. Around 480, he didn't say specifically.
The manual lives.
Yes.
Hashtag save the manual.
Hashtag save the manuals.
Oh no, we got more room in the stable.
Oh, what's this?
Oh no. Oh
what
no,
is
is it gonna be electric or hybrid?
Let's talk performance series. We got a history. Shelby, Mach 1, Boss, Bullet. It's integral to the Mustang story. Each has a deep meaning to our customers and to our team, as you saw in the video. Others may be bringing down the curtain. We say it's time to raise the curtain on a new performance pony.
That means no.
Let's take a look.
That was a square hit at Dodge.
I give it all that I got. 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 Take a quick glance at the watch. Checking the time on the clock. Get up and start taking my shot. I give it.
Come on, check out this beast.
Dark horse.
Check this thing out. You had no idea. Show was over.
No.
What are we looking at, man?
Jared, this is Dark Horse. First of its name. First new performance series in more than 2 decades. A new chapter in the storied racing history of Ford Motor Company and Mustang. We turned up the volume on everything that mattered. Striking visual cues. Countless hours of iteration between our engineers and the studio to get everything right for high-speed handling, reduced drag, cooling, all essential. Driver-focused interior is capped off with serialized badge, drive modes, track apps right at your fingertips. Talking about the exterior, you're going to see the pony in your rearview mirror, but unique fender and deck lid badges are going to be a subtle indication of what just blew past you.
Let everybody know. Dark Horse, peace. All right, under the skin, what do we have? So what's under the hood? What's the heart?
I like to talk about engines.
Let's do that. Let's go.
Still got engines. It starts with the most powerful Coyote ever, targeting 500 horsepower. 500 horsepower!
It's not even a Shelby model.
Yeah.
That is mated with a tried and true manual transmission from Tremec that's evolved from our GT350 and Mach 1, and we have some fans. What do you think, folks? Would you like to see more?
Oh, what?
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Let's take a look.
Easter egg factory. Those Dark Horse.
There's a half dozen. I can read them all.
No. I have to go
I
back
had to
and
roll
look.
my sleeves because my hair from my arms was poking through my jacket. What an arsenal. Are you kidding me? So, here to tell us more is Mark Rushbrook, alongside world champion drifter, a great friend of mine, a great friend of yours, and NBD, no big deal, Daytona 500 champion, Austin Cindric. Let's get Vaughn Gittin Jr., Austin Cindric, and Mark Rushbrook. Get on out here. Let's talk about it. Woohoo! What up? Yeah. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sirs.
I'm just gonna look at the car for a while.
What's that?
I'm just gonna look at the car while
no,
you talk.
dude, just relax. Let's just focus.
Okay.
Austin. God,
Sorry.
First things first here. All right, let's start with you, Mark. It was Mustang's racing success that coined the phrase, win on Sunday, sell on Monday, right?
Yeah, that is right. Mustang has been an iconic road car. It's also been iconic on the racetrack. It is, for our brand, for Ford Motor Company, Mustang is the most raced, the most successful nameplate we have ever had on the racetrack.
Yep.
It has raced from the top level professional series down through grassroots and customer racing. That's where it belongs. On tracks around the world, legendary tracks like Daytona, Pomona, Indianapolis, Bathurst. We race everywhere.
Wow, okay, and mic drop. Impressive tracks, impressive pedigree. Can you tell us about the difference in the vehicles we just saw in the video? Better yet, tell all them.
Yeah, there were 6 cars in that video and one for everybody. So we are going to race around the world with Mustang GT3, Mustang GT4 in global sports car racing. We're going to have a new 7th generation Mustang that will join NASCAR in the Cup Series in 2024. We have NHRA Factory X, new class for 2023. 7th generation Mustang is going to be there.
And it's not just race cars, but it's also customer vehicle racing too, which you really kind of force too, which I think is awesome.
Absolutely. Our customers love Mustangs on the street, just everything that you see here. But they also take their cars to the track themselves, their own cars. And Ed went through the credentials of what the Dark Horse is. It's got real track credentials as a road legal car. But we will make a Dark Horse S, which is a Dark Horse turned into a dedicated track day car, so you can go for a full track day, completely enjoy it. We'll have a Dark Horse R, which is made for grassroots racing, SCCA, NASA, WRL, and a Mustang Spec Racing Series. So you can buy this car dedicated for the track, take it and race it yourself.
Really awesome.
Yeah, it's super impressive, and obviously the design it comes with the adrenaline too as well.
Yeah,
absolutely. All right, next up, Vaughn. Vaughn, obviously drifting, and I don't want to, you've evolved and you're into dirt. I mean, we've been great friends. You've been with Ford since 2005. I mean,
2005.
Yeah, man. So all right, you helped develop the electronic drift brake.
Yeah, well, the first thing that anyone does when they get their car to go drifting is put a hydraulic handbrake in it. So Ford has, drifting is the fastest growing motorsport in the world. It's so accessible. There's events in any state, just about any city, on any weekend. And so Ford has seen that, and now every single Mustang has a drift brake in it. It has a mode. You pull the handbrake, it locks the rear tires. I like to consider the handbrake as the now button, and it's just really incredible that Ford is seeing this and putting it on production vehicles, and seeing them so passionate about a sport that's meant so much to me, and we've had so much success together obviously in Formula Drift.
Right. Austin, you like to go fast. I assume that's why you shaved your head. You're built for speed.
It's more of a low maintenance play, but okay.
Okay, whatever. And also, you have to be looking at the Dark Horse, as you just did, walking over here and said, let's look at this thing. What are you most excited about all the platforms, but of course, Dark Horse?
Yeah, obviously a lot to be excited about tonight. And I think this car is so far my favorite. I don't know if I want to get my hands on this or a GT3 car first, but obviously really incredible. My racing career really started driving Ford Mustangs when I was 16 years old. Anything from the FR 500, 302 Boss, GT350Rs, GT4, 4 different generations of NASCAR Ford Mustangs. It's been incredible for me to go through my career, but have so many special memories with each different car and what that really shows. And you see all the different people in the Stampede tonight with all their different cars and what they want to do with it. It all means something different to everybody. But now on the racetrack, you've got something for every Ford Mustang fan, every enthusiast to your hardcore racers like Mark mentioned. So I can't wait to see how the performance from these cars really trickles into my weekend job.
Well, we've got one more very special guest tonight. Please welcome the OG, that's what I call him. He's the Ford Executive Chair, Mr. Bill Ford.
How can they not be a Mustang?
Yeah.
He's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a great night for Mustang lovers. And hey, Flat Rock, I can't wait for you guys to build me one of these. So thank you.
Hey, but he's the first one.
Thanks for coming out to join the Stampede. As you've heard time and time tonight, Mustang really is Ford's icon on the streets and on the track. Mustang has raced at all the great tracks around the world. But there's no race or no track that means more to our history than Le Mans. It's where we took on Ferrari and won in the 1960s. And it's where we returned 50 years later and shocked the world again. And tonight I'm announcing that we're going to go back to Le Mans again with this Mustang. And once again, and I know my cousin Edsel Ford will be there. He's here tonight. And I'm trying to talk Jim Farley into being one of the drivers at Le Mans. It's going to be great. And once again, we're going to go like hell. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Hey, short, sweet, and to the point.
Ooh, we're gonna do another. Always fun when they do this. They have the best marketing department.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I like it.
It's just not a big enough change, I don't think, but I really like it.
Yeah, that's just what I was just thinking, the same thing, because every time, like, even the first generation, like the 70 to the 71 was a big step, but it's the first generation, and obviously the Mustang 2. Fox body is, way different, and then right in the middle, no, well, towards the end, when you got the aero cars.
You can click cancel on.
And
go ahead and just pause that.
And then when you got the SN95s, that was a big difference from the Fox bodies. And during that generation, you had the new Edge cars, which were quite a bit different than the first SN95s. Then the 197S, and 2010 they did the big redesign on that. So I don't know, from 2014 to 15, it was a big difference. Then they refreshed in 18, and I like it. I want to see it next to one, but it feels more like a refresh than that.
Yeah, and a lot of people are talking about that these days. It seems like ever since the 50s, every generation of car gets less and less.
Yeah.
They don't change things as much, and they keep things the same. We're trying to save money, and it's not as artistic as it used to be.
I do like it though. I just it's not as big a change as what I was expecting to be a whole new generation. But let's see it next to see it next to the current generation. I liked it all. I'm impressed.
I think that wraps it up though.
Yep, I think so. think so. Well, that was fun.